Look, a really exciting day here at Taronga Western Plains Zoo. Behind me is an example of a fish screen. An announcement today from the Minister for Fisheries, Agriculture, Western New South Wales, around 50 pumps that will be fitted with screens that are similar, purpose-built, to make sure that we're not sucking up millions of fish each and every year. Adam Marshall, to start with, a fantastic announcement today, mate. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Dougal. It's been a long time coming, but it's a really positive announcement and such a simple project that's going to also keep that $13.5 million here in the local region, because every one of these fish screens will be designed, constructed and fitted right here in the region by locals, and that's really important. But it will stop around 2 million fish a year being sucked up in the Macquarie River, and it'll ensure that around 70% of the water that is extracted for agricultural production will actually pass through fish screens, which will reduce fish losses by over 90%. And the multiplier effect that's going to have over many years is going to be extraordinary for the health of this river system.
It really is. Thank you so much for your support. Dr. Craig Biles with Fisheries, you've done some research on exactly what difference this can make. How significant is it?
Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. So the work that we originally started doing in the lab proved that, you know, if we get these designs right, we can reduce fish losses by 90%. And we do know that we lose millions of fish at pumps and gravity-fed diversions. So as the Minister said, every fish that stays in the river that was getting sucked out can contribute to future populations. So not only does it help with natural recruitment, but it really supercharges our stocking efforts.
And as far as that goes, I mean, part of the health of a river is a bit determined by the fish population, and native fish being such an important role of that. What do you see that change being in coming years then?
Oh, it'll be huge for this stretch of the Macquarie. So this stretch is actually quite a productive breeding area for Murray cod, but we also know that from research we've just been doing over the last 12 months that we're losing large numbers of those juveniles as well from the system. So, and like I think we stocked about 50,000 in this region just recently. We'll be saving, if you think we're saving millions more just by using effective technology that's available now.
Yeah.
You know, the science is there for us to address this problem that we haven't had before. And, you know, why rely on old technology when we've got a better way of doing it?
Exactly. Thanks, Craig, for all your work on this. Look, another bloke who's been a big part of this journey all the way is Matt Hansen from Inland Waterways and Ozfish. And Matt, you and I have talked about this. In fact, it was one of the first phone calls I think we had after I was elected in this role was about fish screens. Mate, what does this mean to you and your group?
I think, Dougal, this is potentially one of the biggest announcements on river health in Australia's history. This is an incredible move by our government to safeguard our river. It's great for fish, it's great for the river's health, it's great for our farmers with improved pumping and productivity, and it's great for the local economy with jobs and installation and infrastructure. So this is an amazing day, mate. We are blown away. Yep.
We've actually got a few irrigators here representing industry, and I guess some of the stories they tell is about the debris and the fish that they're now seeing not going into their pumps, and that's a big part of it.
Oh, absolutely. You talk to, you know, irrigators like Tony Quigley and buckets of shrimp, but, you know, also fine weed and debris, blocking sprinkler heads, all sorts of things like that. So it's a win-win from so many facets. And from my point of view for river health, if we stock 2 to 3 million fish in New South Wales with our restocking efforts, this will return about that same amount without having to stock any fish in one move. So it is potentially the biggest announcement, and look, thank you so much, mate, for what you've done to help us get this through.
Good stuff. Thanks, Matty. Look, it's a really important day here at the zoo. The zoo has a couple of these pumps that are already activated and more to come, 50 between here and the Macquarie Marshes. It's a great day for fish in New South Wales.